Our weapon probably doesn't scale that well with power. It scales a little bit, though. A little bit. Time to explore new area. Tomatoes. Or peppers. Hard to tell. But veggies. Nice veggies. Just a nice growable veggie garden. Boom, 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 boom. That isn't getting eaten by all the flies. The flies love to eat the veggies. There was that guy's son as well, that she was like, ah, can you find my son? Side quest. Oh, but, like, was she Lafayette's mother? Not Lafayette's, Mirabelle. Was she Mirabelle's mother, perhaps? He didn't seem to have an option. He was like, have you found my mother? And she went, nah. But, you know, if that was his mother, we did find her. We found someone's mother. Not necessarily Mirabelle's. Locked from the other side, of course. But we didn't find their son. So one person who's lost their mother, one person who's lost their son. I feel like they might be related. This guy's indecisive with where he wants to go. Wow. He farted all over me. Ow. Okay. Yeah, these musical combination of these two people were very effective. They were quite a duo. Too much health lost for that encounter. Too much. Okay, gates that probably can't open from this side. Probably don't even open at all, perhaps. A pile of bodies. A soul item. Essence of Donna Noble. Weird texture wall. Like bricks that are just light up like that. That wall is not very strong, is it? That's, you know, that's, you've got one tower and you've decided to duplicate the tower and put them side by side. The textures. There's some Zed fighting as well at the top there, but, you know, looks like they could easily be parted, those walls, to get in. They do not look like anyone would ever build them like that. Okay. Ordinary oil. Should check out down here first. The way they spin! Ambush? It knew exactly what it was doing with that ambush. The cannon guy. Like, you're going to be interested in the music, man. He also did the weird spinny, I'm turning around to see you if you think you're going to get me move. Maybe they've just improved the AI and, like, you know, they're like, ha ha ha, you think you can sneak up on me? From General de Ville to Capitan Leroux. As I have not been informed of the incidents you report, I have no further instructions to give you. In the name of the king, I order you to keep your troops from the front of the fortress of the temple, and I assure you that there is more to fear from the masses than from the mechanical battalions of the Magister's army. Except you're all dead. And the tree. Even killed the tree. I'd open these doors, but, you know, I guess you don't need to because there's a staircase here and there was a staircase back there. It's easier to go up the other staircase where there's no enemies than fight those two. There he is. On his patrols. Okay, invisible wall, can't hide over the ledge. Part of me wanted to... This so looks like it should be a wall that you could kick in. Part of me wanted to sneak up on him. Part of me was like, nah. Like, he looks a cool guy. You missed. How embarrassing. Almost got me with the spin. I guess there's no parrying the stompity stomp move that I've never seen before. We did parry it. This reminds me of Resident Evil. This is gonna part ways and open to the Umbrella Corporation if we put in the right seal. I parried that first stompity stomp. It didn't interrupt him though. He kept stomping. And that made him get me. Not a wall that we can break in. I feel like the... Don't zap at me. I feel like the companions are going to blast a cannonball at one of our save points. Randomly. Who zapped at me from miles away? There's a guy over there. We could probably do a weird jump over that fence if I really wanted. I really wanted to. I didn't even see where that zip come from. Okay. Or I could just open it properly, you know. That's also an option. Now I have just unleashed them upon myself. And the music gets sinister. I think I... No! He parried! Little Spidey crab. Big guy coming. What are you shooting at? Nothing. Oh my god, what are you even locking onto? You're locking onto the guy up there and not the prawn ambush that I was trying to attack. A game of parries. I was trying to lock onto the prawn and she's like, spinity. Look at this blue guy up here. Isn't he fun? No, attack the prawn. Okay, I am confused as to which is the way to go. There's a thing up there to zoom to. There's a whole lot of stuff down there. There's another door that just goes over there. Right, I'm gonna maybe go back and check out the other way. With the big guy that we... who's smelling me over there? Who's that? Feel like the big guy in his secret hole up here might be more interesting. Hi, your crab is already dead. Ow. I need my stamina, thank you. Wow, your parry is really slow, big boy. Like any moment now, ping. hello? You're not parrying? Nope. Then he hits me. I was all ready for the B-parry, and he was like, no. I know your game, I will not. Chemical capsule. Okay, I mean, I'm trying to jump on the ladder to get up there, but, you know, the way she surfs down the ladder is pretty cool. No, just surfing down the side of the ladder. Like, why can't you just let me jump on the ladder to jump onto this? Did it have hurt that much? Okay, she can't even technically stand on that. Not supposed to be able to stand on that, it seems. But she did. Right, okay. This was just a way to unlock the shortcut through. From the start here. And to kill some more barrels. Boom, boom, boom. So if we die, we got a shortcut now. I'm not going to go get our things back. On guard. Just fight him down, he's weak. Oh. Okay, there's definitely alternative paths through this area, it seems. Definitely alternative options. I have to explore them all. Okay, we've got a way back down. This is the ledge up that I saw before. And then there's that, which is the guy down there. But get close enough, Aegis. Let's go. Okay, we managed to get the backstab off just about. Ow. Don't get caught on that. Okay, 92 oil vials is a lot. Ow. I don't know what that move that he was doing there was meant to be, but... it's something. Okay, 92 ordinary oils. We can afford to use a couple. Surfing on the bag's an option to break it. Surfing on it is certainly an option. Essence of a revolutionary spirit. We haven't eaten any of the revolutionary spirits yet. I'm sure they're delicious. Sure they are. Hello, Curly. Hello, hello. How's your day going? Hopefully good. Happy New Year. How did your celebrations go? Everything go good? Hopefully you're well. Any plans for the week? Any movies coming up this week? I don't know if you're watching any movies. Boom, 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 boom. Hopefully I caught your message in time. I got a little distracted. I might have taken a while. I apologise if I missed your message. Hey, this is just the other side of that gate that we opened. And then there's the big guy there guarding the front gates. And some toilets. With oil in them. No movies yet. Still abroad. Aha. Where did you go in the end? If you want to say. I'm still in the UK. Just mostly a lot of work is all my plans at the moment, you know. Just all work. No play. But getting money to save up to do things, perhaps. But that should be good. But, you know, trying to be good and not spend, you'll never see it coming. Ha! He missed. Ow. Yeah, you managed to get me once. You managed to get me once. Happy New Year! Happy New Year indeed. Hopefully your New Year's celebrations went well. I didn't do too much. I watched the fireworks on the TV and what's the point of jumping up here? There's literally nothing up here. What is the point of this? Does this door somehow open from the other side? In a planned way that was meant to work? What is this? The most pointless zip line. And drank a little. You know, nothing too interesting. Czech Republic, aha! Born Robin is in the Czech Republic, I think. I might be wrong. So you might also see them there. You never know. How long are you there for? You having a good holiday, I guess? Hotel de Grand Prix. A lot of robots. Lot of robots down here. And they probably already smell me. Considering one's charging at me, I would say that it's pretty good odds that he smell me. Oh. Damn it. I realized too late I was already dead. Staying for 4 more days, nice. Hopefully it all goes good. I don't know the way back entirely. I sort of do, but at the same time I went completely the wrong way to begin with. Have you planned much into the year yet? Like, you know, future holidays or anything? Did you get anything in the Steam sales? Like any interesting games or anything? That door looks like it really should work. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to bother fighting all these guys again because I already defeated them all. Of course she would stop running the instant she gets to that guy. Of course she would. I don't need to defeat them all again. Hang on, that move says unparryable, and I parried it. Red moves are supposed to be unparryable. How did I parry that? Well. Don't question it. I'm just that good at the game, I guess. But I can parry the move. Apparently, that was a terrible idea. Parry the unparryable. But maybe don't parry his trumpet blasts. Yeah, that's it. He just parry after he done it. That's definitely gonna work. Fine, we just parry the unparryable and miss the things. Some other farming game. Life is Strange. I haven't bought the new Life is Strange. I'm waiting for it to go a bit cheaper or something. This game looks cool. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. Thank you to Su Yen who bought it for me off Throne. You might stream at the end of the week. It's been days. It has been a while since you streamed, but you are on holiday, so, you know, it would not really be a holiday if you streamed, right? You gotta take the holiday away from doing everything. Yeah, this is pretty fun. It's lasted quite a while as well. Lasted quite a while. Yeah, it was a gift, so, you know. But it was a game that I put on my wishlist. I wanted it as well. Okay, there's a way to zip up to that. I'd recommend it, you know, if it was something you think you might be interested in. It's pretty fun. Especially if you like Souls-like sort of games. It's Soulsy. Okay, there's way to kick down over here, but there's also like a zip line up there. Way out to the burning streets, or what are you hiding up here? Just an item. Okay. Frost essence file. Nothing else? Nothing else? A slippery roof that we're not allowed to stand on. Perfect. And probably another slippery roof. Yeah. That kick was personal. She does have some very, very personal kicks on a lot of the walls and things. It's basically the French Revolution, but with robots, and the robots are killing everyone and eating all of their souls. And, you know, let them eat the souls of people rather than cake, I guess. It said we are a sentient robot that is fighting back against all the other robots. And we are the soul of this one guy's daughter. And, you know, we're trying to help and free all the people that are being made into the boss monsters as well. And all the people in the church were previous boss monsters that we've liberated. So that makes sense. And all of the other robots, you know, I don't know if the people that are powering them are coming back. I think they've kind of killed them and they've eaten their souls to power them, you know, outright, rather than keeping them alive. I don't know why some people are kept alive to use their souls and some of them, the robots, just eat the souls. And also, we pick up the souls as well, but we're a nice robot. So we're allowed to eat the souls of the dead. We didn't personally kill them, so it's okay that we eat their soul for experience. And we literally do carry their souls around with us to munch on. You know, it's called the spirits of the people, but it's still basically we're eating their souls. And, you know, we're liberating the souls from the robots that we kill as well, which is why we're getting experience from them, but still eating everyone's souls. You know, don't question it. We're a human soul, and we think our character is alive in her form, but we never know. She might also be dead. She might entirely be dead. And we might be stuck in robot form. We haven't found her yet. But that would probably defeat the game if we found her, because we could just, you know, choose to not stay a robot. And then we run around getting lost in the streets of Paris a lot. Boom, boom. And the king has made all of these robots to murder everyone to make more robots. Basically. To make more robots. Now, I don't know why we could open that door up, but we could. And now I also get very lost. Aha, item. Of a noble spirit. Bum, 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 bum. Do you think you plan on streaming Life is Strange when you get back, or are you going to stream something else? And was it only Life is Strange you got, or did you get any other good things? But like I said, you know, it's a bit new for me. I'm going to wait for a discount. Like, I did like all the Life is Stranges, but I also like a bargain. I can't help it. Gotta be a decent enough saving for me to buy it. Oh, come on. Okay. I feel like this is here specifically to jump on these. Okay. Does look like there's anything up there, though. Oh, sorry about the ad break. Anyone that has adverts, they happen. Some other adverts happen. Ah, I see why there's a thing now. Because they're hiding a crappy item on it. Ordinary oil. Perfect. What about this side? I didn't hang one off this side. Critter Cafe. Aha. Haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look it up. But, you know, it's quite interesting how many... There's always an ambush with a prawn. That should also probably be part of the lore of the game. Prawns. These prawn robots, they will ambush you at every given opportunity in this game. Don't think you'll be able to stream that game. PC doesn't have the required GPU. Oh no. That sucks. But technically, most of the games I have, I don't have the required GPU. You know, like, I don't have a modern GPU. I've got an RX 480. And everything runs fine for me, other than the one game that says specifically, no, you don't have the right GPU when you load it up. It would run if the game didn't have code in it to say, we don't like your graphics cards, so we're not going to let it run. But yeah, it's an 8GB graphics card. It's just dirt cheap. And honestly, rather than get, well, I don't know, I was going to say, rather than get the RX 480, which I'm using on the gaming PC, get the RX 570, which I'm using on the streaming PC. But that one breaks if Windows decides it doesn't like you on any given day, and then it turns off your graphics card fan. And it wants to go, nope, your fan never runs. So, you know, whilst that's slightly more modern, Windows just loves turning the fan off so that it's going to burn out at any given time. Yeah, they're both 8GB graphics cards, and you can get them for £100. And they came with free games as well. So, you know, it was every time. £100 plus 2 new games that were worth 60 quid. So basically, you paid 60 quid for the games and you got a graphics card for 40 quid that was pretty good. It was a pretty good graphics card. It was, you know, at the time, everything was 8GB anyway. They may have had some fancier features and cost hundreds of pounds more, but it looks all the same. Honestly. The budget graphics cards, my recommendation. Worth it. Most things will run. And by the time that things won't, they won't run for other graphics cards anyway, and then there'll be like bigger graphics cards. So, you know, and then there'll be a cheaper equivalent as well, the same. And I will probably go with the cheaper equivalent again. So, you know, it works fairly well. It plays everything. It's played everything for quite a few years now. And it continues to play everything. And by the time that it doesn't, there'll probably be like 16 or 18 or 24GB graphics cards as they're made. And then I'll upgrade to something like that, but there'll be a cheap one. That'll probably come with free games with AMD again. I don't know if they're still doing that, but, you know, pretty tempting offer to me. It's like, would you like to pay? I don't know. How much was the things? I think the major ones at the time were like £1,000 for the 8GB graphics cards. Would you pay £1,000 for the 3090 or whatever? Or would you like to pay £100 for the RX 480 and get 2 free games that are worth 60 quid? What would you do? Would you get the expensive ass graphics cards everyone is getting that is not really an extra special? This is probably a terrible idea. Why did I jump down here? I didn't even go to the place that I thought it would. Or would you get the cheap one? Boom, 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 boom. And I went with cheap and good. But everyone else, they all went, nope, we need to get the £1,000 graphics card that does nothing extra, really. It just has fancy words that it says it does. And every game runs the same. In fact, some games run worse on the fancier graphics cards than they do on mine. That's for a fact. I've seen people struggle with fancier graphics cards than mine. That's exactly. You've got the money to then spend on travelling. So you can spend £100 on a decent graphics card and have £900 to travel. You know? Or you can just spend the whole lot on travelling if you really want. But I also wanted to be able to game. Okay, this guy's probably going to stomp on my face again. He's the weird stampy thing. But he also very violent. He didn't stamp on my face. There he goes. Oh, I thought I could finish him off before. Okay. That's his stampy move. Before he got me, because he was so low. Make it sound so fancy, so I wouldn't buy it. True. True. But they do all that stuff to make it justifiable why it's so expensive. Like, comes with ray tracing. Oh no, I can't make rays of light trace, but most games have them anyway. But sure, this graphics card definitely needs to have ray tracing. That's definitely something I need to play the game. Or, you know, FFXAA or whatever. Like, half of the features that I turn off anyway because they're not good. Oh, motion blur, I don't want that. Thank you. I just need game to look and run. And look, the lighting effect, I don't even have ray tracing, and look, there's ray tracing effects coming from that light. There's beams of light coming from it. It has the stuff anyway, even without a fancy ray tracing graphics card. I don't need any of that trash. Boom, boom, boom. The lighting effect looks good to me on my shitty graphics card, so who cares? You know, I bet it only looks worse with fancy graphics card, right? I need to get this guy that's shooting me. Ow. Ow. We're on fire. Okay, other guy's going to explode when I start attacking him, so I need to be aware of that. Ow. Get out of that. He's chasing me. Because he's on fire, he blows up. There he goes. Thankfully, he didn't blow me up. Okay, we lived. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't need any of this special trash. Game runs good and smooth and plays well, and that is all that matters to me. I even like old retro games, so you know. If it looks slightly worse than optimal, who cares? Honestly cares. It's all about the gameplay and the experience of the plot. I'm not out for the finest looking kit. I just don't care about any of that. I'd rather, like you say, have the money to do fun things and go places and see people. That's way better. I would much rather do that. Or, you know, get some nice foods. That's also a good thing that I can do with my money rather than waste it on something that isn't worth it. Okay, now there's a bag there that I can probably rip down, but it won't let me jump onto this box to get it. But it lets me jump up here. That was a weird option, that I can't jump on the more obvious jumpable bit to get to that. That was a strange game design option. Okay, more dead people. Okay, smells of ambush, but maybe isn't. Okay, if I jumped down, there's no return. So I'm not going to jump down just yet. I can open this one. Where even is this? Ah! Okay. I mean, I'm not entirely sure where this is, but there's a thing to sit on. Lurkies, no worries. Have a good lurk and enjoy your food. Hopefully it's good. You know, do let me know what you had in the end when you do come back. It's just the start. This might just literally be the start. I don't know. I get very easily. Okay, we opened this gate over here. Yeah, I think that's literally just the start of the map. Okay, so I'm gonna see what's up here before we go further down. The Marais rooftops. So down is probably just somewhere that we'd already been. Yeah, I think that's the gate that we'd already been. Aha. Now they probably want me to go that way. Was he just play? That was dirty. Because you had missed. I was in the middle of saying, is he playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Because the music sounded like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. But then he teased me through a wall. After he'd already shot, it hit us. Which was the dirtiest part of that. He'd already shot and missed. So how that damaged me, I don't know. Seems a little dirty. Okay, there's a soul item over there. Which leads me to think maybe the other way's the way to go. I saw a secret wall. The Marais. The Marais is on fire. Alchemical resistance file. Well, that's a weird room to give its own name. I guess maybe if it's somewhere famous in France, it would make sense. But for nothing to be in here, it's just like, this is the Marais. The Marais is on fire. That's a weird room to suddenly go in and then be like, yep, that's it, that's the Marais. A room with nothing in it, really. Okay, we're getting further away from the other area. More item? Which I feel may be less of the way to go now. The more we go down this path. Okay, that was deliberate! But I didn't do it in time. You're just gonna sit in the doorway. No, he retreats. We hit him from back there. That's hilarious. To the market's visitors alerted by the desperate cries, we citizens Armand and Parliament went to the aid of Madame de Corvade in a miserable hovel. After chasing her attacker, we found the poor woman in an alarmed state. We took her to safety in the adjoining courtyard and then sealed it off. Faced with the automatic threats, it was with a heavy heart that we decided to leave the temple quarter. We implore you, whom Providence has brought in, not to abandon her. Well, you all seem dead. Oh. Her is us, probably. Her is probably us. Gates? Everything on fire? I wanna see what's the other way. Looking less likely that we can get back that way. Whatever, it's fine. We don't need to. The Marais! We missed that. Ledge. Fine, I didn't need to get up there. This was where we could maybe jump up before. Sure, there was nothing interesting up there. I don't care about that. Sandbag. Ow. Mines. Okay. Yeah, everywhere is very much on fire over here. Okay, there's a gate there. What was back over there? Full moon. Anything else? I mean, there's a whole way. There's always branching paths that I'm like, I want to go everywhere. I want to go everywhere. Of course, there's an ambush waiting. Didn't see you there, big guy. Hey, bye. You have fun. That's not a way to go. Aha! Oh, you are a spicy boy. Maybe not the intended way. Probably just supposed to jump over that ledge. You are a spicy boy. You think? I could probably make that. Like, that is... Okay, if she doesn't just not jump... I reckon she could have made that. Okay. Burning Place of Doom, which was the previous bit that we avoided, actually. Are there actually any items here? Just burning things? Ow. Okay. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay, we got 99 of these resurrects things, so... You know, I'm just gonna do this path. I say, smack your friends. Smacky. Don't smack me. You should probably go back to your spawn now. You don't need to follow me any further. You really don't. Ignores him as the menacing comes down. They're dead.
My dear friends, I don't deserve to outlive them.
My champignon? Your mushrooms?
What are you blaming yourself for, monsieur?
No, get back. Assassin!
I'm not your enemy. My only aim is to defeat the royal army.
Why should I believe you? It's true that you can speak. Maybe you're truly not one of them.
Dites-moi, what is this chaos? What disaster has befallen the Place Royale?
She didn't quite look at the camera.
Loyal patriots had gathered. A band of
The
brave
patriots.
souls armed with what paltry weapons we could find. A few old sabres, some rusty muskets. That's all we needed to stop the enemy's advance. Alas, the tyrant riposted from the heights of the Bastille. His cannons tore us to shreds. I could only flee while my comrades fell as heroes for our nation. What's the point of surviving if you must bend the knee to a bloodthirsty despot?
What about the despots?
Monsieur,
Leave me now. I'll soon join my comrades.
You really want to though?
I already have one foot in the grave.
One foot in the grave. Not in the gravy. Well, you enjoyed your death, I guess. You can't run through some of those bushes, invisible wall. Nothing in any of those boxes. Okay, no shortcuts, no shortcuts, okay. No ambushes. There's something in the leaves back there. Oh, just the leaves. Essence of a warrior spirit. Oh, more loots. What is going on with whatever that is? Like, it doesn't quite fit in. Weird lampshade thing. Gate that we can probably unlock, but also probably on the other side. And of course it's mini-boss area. Halfway through the round boss. Because we haven't had one yet. It's too early for the main boss. Endurance fluids. No safe one here though. Okay.
the Bastille's cannons destroyed the square. What a ghastly massacre. It seems that the artillerymen used Monsieur Leclos' devastating cannonballs.
So this probably would have been different if we hadn't given the cannonballs then. Companions! A fatal hour has come. The terrorist army has destroyed our routes. There is no longer any doubt about its superiority, and the moment the last soldier falls, death machines return our weapons to unarmed innocents. We still have a chance. Let's gather our forces in Palace Royale and march on the Bastille. We should take the fortress. Let us offer an impregnable refuge to children, women, and the elderly. Let us raise the drawbridge and seize the artillery. This will allow us to defeat the mechanical horde. March on, march on! La liberté ou la mort! Liberty or death. Call to the Patriots. Death. I feel like many of them ended up with death. Oh, and you know what? There probably would have been a save point if I didn't give them the cannon that blows up our save points, you know? There may have been save points if I didn't give them the cannonballs to blow up the save points like they wanted to. Ow. Man, this crab, too powerful. I thought you were going to attack me then. There we go. Ow. Just swipe him round the back whilst he tries to stab us. Smart. He goes for long range, I go for slice him in the back. And still on fire.